the colony fund, the New London is doing quite well actually. So everybody is quite comfortable. It's actually a matter is because they don't have that much of resolution. Alright, the first things first, as I said before the last episode, I said that we are ahead of the research curve, but we have something else that we have to research: beacon, stereoscopic lenses, advanced measuring instrument installed in the beacon will enable us to gauge the severity of incoming smoke. So this will give us, I think, a proper estimate of how many days we will have until the storm hits. So I don't have to it out. I don't have to tell it out loud, but that is quite important. So resource-wise, we are doing fine. We fully automated and streamlined the steel production, and we have somewhat of a automation going on with our wood production. People are giving more than enough for food, and also we have stockpiles of basic resources available us. We just have to fill them.
A new workday starts in the name of God.
Alright. So it's gonna go back to minus 70. As the music change menacingly, we can also include more labor into the coal production, and I think we made like what, 5 something automatons. Also let's make just in case like 10 prosthetics. So this automaton will, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have 6 overall, but I think one of the automatons in the story event, I think. Okay, so I say we should enact an emergency shift. I hope this won't trigger there's an event if you initiate emergency shift. It will like result in the death of a person, in this case one of the engineers that work here. So I hope it won't come to that. We will get some discussion, but I think we're fine. Also, we can go quite dramatic with the research. Yes, we have like 43 engineers. So we have 2 infirmaries running, if I recall correctly, yeah. And let's boost any potential let's research. Actually, let's do this first because it's somewhat important. The spirits are high, so the people in order to stay for the mission shift return to work without a word of complaint. We know that the storm coming. We need to put in extra hours. Everyone has to work together if we survive the deadly cold. And I think we need to shift is to the extended shift. I mean, I know that something the automaton project is still coordinated. So the engineer working on the automaton project sent in his report. He broke the automaton. He borrowed. Now he wants a steam core. The damage hasn't been for nothing. We can fix the broken machine, and on top of that we can now adjust the automaton to make them work faster. The engineer is busy again now, but he said he's onto something really exciting. Sure, people won't like this, but efficiency of automatons will rise by 5%, which is really good. Let's do that. It is like a no-brainer actually. So, abandoned sawmill, not much left. There was probably an outpost here years ago. Now there's nothing else but except for some sawmill. So we get 255 wood. Wow, we are like treading the danger here. Like, storm is definitely coming, but we have a quiet distance, but not this scout team. So we are knocking down our not knocking down actually, we are healing our gravely sick individuals. Seeing some let's also clear out this as well. And the music became more dramatic, so the sawmills are going under because they don't have any resources together. That's why we researched the wall drill. And we are going stupid with research right now. It's like 10 or something workstations being built. So because we have that much of engineers available. On the verge of death, these people are on their last leg despite taking shelter in an ice crevice. Many of them suffer from heavy frostbite and hypothermia. We can help them still if we act quickly and bring them to our city. They can't stand on their own. Some can hardly speak. Site discovered, camp welcome. So that is like 20 people. It's fine. So the thing is with these sites, you can just send the survivors and you have to bring them with you. Yeah. So we need to pick up our pace in research actually. Let's assign extended hours. Okay, we have no more engineers available. Storage unit. That shouldn't be a problem. We can build. That's enough for now. It's not an ideal thing to
Today's labor is done. Thank you,
spend all
Lord.
the basic resources, sorry. We can connect this way to roof. I don't think that's gonna be a problem. So on the purpose front, we don't have to do this, but Captain's word, our faith keepers will knock on every door, spread the word. I mean, sure.
A new law has passed.
I think people are accepting us because snow-covered supplies. Search in the shack, we found plenty of valuable supplies. Wow, this another extinction, but it's quite towards the colony side, so that's good. Okay, so all of my engineers are working on the so let's get all of them. Is there any wrongly assigned engineers? I don't think so. Okay, scouting plan have returned safely to the city. That's good. We need to send them back. Snow burrows. Okay, telescopic lenses searched. We'll need to keep return to the additional scout because they have so many people to rescue. Prepare for the storm. So the scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they are double and triple checked their calculations. They say the strongest wind of the storm will cause the temperature to plummet beyond anything we ever experienced before. Hunting will be impossible. The plants in the hotthouse will freeze. Everyone left outside the city will perish. We can eat our homes properly. We have prepared for force. Okay. So now we have to prepare for the storm. We have 8 days to do that, which is the ultimate standoff. So this is the thing that we build to this whole colony too. So we have to save rescue survivors from snow. We already did the ice covers rescue mission, so we have to rescue from snow burrows and deep hollow goals as well. Research generated power upgrade. 3. Gather at least a week worth of food for each citizen. Total of 3,490 food rations. I think that can be done. So let's check what so right now we have 1,650 storage capacity. So that's now 3,500. So we need that like 1,000 more with okay. Alright. Steam sawmill that will be automated. So is there any yeah, I think we are collecting all the wood except this little bit over here. I don't think that's worth the hassle. And we need to ramp up our food production. I need to actually pay attention to the to increase our research efficiency even more. How much of a box power? 240%. That's it. I didn't even read the journal into there. Under the snow we uncovered many crates full of supplies. They are noted who might have left them there. I think whoever left them there won't be needing that. So that's 57 for food. And let's make way to a stone ship and then to the colony actually. Food rations. I think that's enough. I think that 2,450 and 2,490. So one more food ration is enough. This is the resources. That's gathering cost. Did I mess that up? Are these gathering costs? No. Dropping the ball, yeah. So we have 100 people. We can employ to bring food up. 10 more hunters. 10 more hunters. You can resolve this placement issue in the work covers, because right now I think they are going hunting. Yeah, they left. Alright. We are having still 50 people without proper medication. So let's boost everyone if possible. Institution here. People are comfortable, but I think that's about to change. So we are already at steam level 3. We have additional scout research. Let's put more to generate power. And we can
Work shift
recruit
begins. May the Lord save all
another scout
workers
team
from harm.
available for the other people are going to be stone sheep predesting spot. First round, there's nothing to do here. Okay, so you guys can go to camp welcome, because there's no point of them being like directly coming to the colony. Alright, let's move things along. Our tip from believer supplies. Alright, fine. Okay, I think we can shut the factory down, because we have got 2 unmanned automatons. So let me actually figure this out. So advanced order will take 3 steam cores, and advanced coal mine as well, so that's 6 steam cores. This is 9 steam cores. This 14, so that's all our steam cores. Is there anything anyone bringing? Them bringing on. I mean, yeah, that outpost have to be shut down first before the coal mine. But it's one for the day, so at least at the 25th we have a few more. That's 20. I think we can make 4 more jump. Lack of open this content, so we can mend that with is it faith keepers. House of prayers, sermon, and evening prayer is a temple. And Captain's word. We need actually hope. Where's the faith keeper? This discontent. people may be injured. Let's do these three as well. Here's low hope. Fight is committing to trigger like negative events. So let's actually assign a couple of core storages and a couple of raw food. Just keep these two at the ready. Ready, we did what we could to raise the heat output of the generator. This alone might be not enough. All our homes and workers will be warm as possible. The cold isn't coming. The cold that's coming could kill us indeed. Okay, advanced soldier. Let's get this done quick. We have 4 items and this sawmill is out of resources, so we need to make sure we don't. I think our food production, yeah, is still generating 400 food per day, but we need to switch to the wall drill as soon as possible. This is built to wall drills. Okay, and this will be augmented. Last one is at 1 so that may be expensive, but I think that needs to be done. Deadly ill. It's a wonder that they are still alive. These nobles are only a little less freezing than the surrounding icy wasteland. They won't last a day if we don't take them right now to the city. Shopping. And we have canned meat here. You guys go ahead for that because it's some closer to them. I think it's the food that we need to pay our attention to the most now. So the wood is, I think we don't have to worry about anymore. And once we place down, okay, that's a public penance. Except pain is not to repent. These people are going crazy, and I'm at the center of it. Maybe I'm the influence mostly. Okay, there will be 3 more steam cores at the minimum. I think it's enough downtown for now. So that is it. And the cold gonna be hit very soon. Okay, this one is done as well. We can go back from it. Right. Okay. So this one can come down too. And let's get rid of this replace roads. Yeah, I think we desperately need the steam coal mines right now. We can actually assign two automatons to these gathering posts because there is 18, 19. I think we didn't. Yeah, we're still running coal thumpers. That's why. Okay, Deep Hollow. The terrain drops suddenly here in the Deep Hollow. There are wounded people and dead bodies at its rock bottom. Okay. Those people must have fallen into the hole by escaping and comes down. At least half of them didn't survive the crash. But it seems we could rescue the wounded. That is, if we strap them to our sleds and bring them ashore. That is 20, so overall how many? That is 19. That is 18, so 30, 87, 47. Housing. Child, this program. 34, yeah, good for Germany. So a man he used to see, he says his daughter ran away after the news from the storm spread. He wants to grow a scout sled and go after her. She's a big girl, but she always very impulsive and she scares easily. The father explains, we must find her before she goes for good. She is all I have left. I mean, I remember this particular event. If we stop him, he will escape no matter what. So let's equip him with 30 food we have. We don't have more than enough. So let's build more hangars. People, so they can bring all the seat they want because we are now only have one person, but the generator will be shut down. It's only 3 and the cold can be a problem too. Recruit 10 more hunters. I think it's fine. It's because these coal thumpers got upgraded.
Brace yourselves. Hold is coming.
Make sure we actually turning on switch data is not ideal, but let's try this. Okay, cold is not good. We have gravely 18 gravely arriving. So don't wait. Go back. This camp compass as well. So I don't think we could get 3
Go to work. Lord, be with us as we labor today.
okay, that's fine, that's fine. We are working on it. Camping here, the camp is built on a large hole in the ice. It might be the impact crater of a meteorite. There's a book and tackle attached to the top of the steel framework built over a hole. Explore. We search the remains of the camp. This must have been some scientific operation dedicated to research whatever punched this hole in the ice. Now the place is deserted and there is nothing else to be found here. Site discovered large crater, scattered convoy. Let's go for scattered convoy, and there will be 19 more people maybe joining us. Why am I still making automatons? We have 9, okay. I think 9 will be enough. Let's lower production for now. Compass. Yeah. So I was rescued. We saved everyone from the places we knew were still sheltering survivors. God help the rest. Okay, so it's only the food that we need to gather, and we need to build one more house somewhere. Okay, let's build over here within the generator effect range. Okay, so can we turn on the generator back on without? Okay, coal mine is searched. So nice insulation. Healthcare institution. Let's go for the water insulation first. And sorry about that. Advanced coal mine. We can build 3 of them right away. Let's do 2 of them. So we have only one. One steam core left, and we have 6 days to gather food rations. I think we are done, right? Yeah, we can demolish this. found several dead bodies. Few of them are torn apart like they were partially eaten by zombies. Polar bears, we think. We'll never know for sure what happened here, and there's nothing useful for us to salvage from this gruesome place. There's nothing to do here. Okay, then let's carry on to large crater. A couple of huts made of corrugated steel stand at the rim of the large bowl-shaped depression in the ice. No activity. Okay. So let's boost.
Work is over for today. There's time for us and time for sleep.
I think there are shutdown due to timber being shut down. Okay. Is so I think we surpassed the rules, but we can, if we careful enough, we can hoist another coal mine as well. But right now we surpassed the usage. So that is one more at 14 hours. And I think we can build another. So it's both of them. Let's boost them. Let's take more chances with the sick actually. Nice. Because he came so far to not let the people die randomly right now. Ores. Let's build more hunters huts. Yeah, you need to be on the. We can automate. Sure, why not? So this that one is specific. We have one more research to go. So can we? Let's do this. I'm sorry to do that, but we especially need those upgrades. So it's 41 people at the Tara here. The three like fully automated steelworks, coal mine will keep up with the day to day. We can also go to the steam mine 4 and even to the overdrive. Looking for another coal mine will be covered that. Okay, it's over the what is that word actually? Septic? You are going the wrong way. The scientist mocked mistook us for refugees, but after we tell them about our city, they are non-pulse. That is a new word as well. I never seen that. It's probably too close to the storm to withstand it. Well, you might consult Nansen on that if you're reaching in the south. The work here is done. We would convince them to join us so we could show them our city. Sites discovered, jagged rocks. I mean, we can escort, right? Yeah, let's do that. I think it's enough time for one other scout party that could reach here. Large crater. It's hard to judge. Okay. It's hard to judge the crater size from a distance. Its vastness only becomes apparent up close. The camp is empty. Lost without a trace, the crater is fresh, with broken ice around the rim. We searched the camp for clues. For the scientists' faith and found none. Everything's in order, but not a perfect order. It looks like they went out to do something and didn't return. Maybe they tried to descend into the crater and got lost in the maze of broken ice, or got caught by a blizzard or both. We'll acquire some useful technology. Okay, and these scouts can reach jagged rock and supply depot and snow-covered supplies are frozen over. I think if Tesla's grave is frozen now, we should dismantle this outpost, because otherwise there will be like targets in our hand. Okay. So the food wise, we are not going to go for the courthouse route now. Coal mine optimization. Sure. That third steam coal and be cutting it really close. Food production is not that still, so let's keep recruiting hunters, because the stockpile is away. 3,900. So let's assign one more. So if we able to fill that resource limit, but we have to keep eye on this.
May the Lord save all workers from
yeah, we like did all the rationalization. just go for the steam core thumper. That will be more major improvement than 10% in comparison, I would say. We replace this boosted. We got some supplies back. Let's move forward and let's recruit even more hunters. Because we desperately need it. And also let's place down 2 more cookhouses. That's fine. We will have compass. A small group of scientists is finishing the loading of their supplies. They work efficiently but in silence, looking somewhat dejected. We are mostly helping with the evacuation now. One of them tells us we used to study the Earth's magnetic field, but there are more important things to worry about now, like survival. So there's 2 more sites. Sure, let's escort them. Okay, so the sites are to this way. Okay, so the second steam core will be here. And let's make sure we don't accidentally expand that. Couple thumper injectors. Let's quickly upgrade the remaining coal thumper and maybe add 2 more like that. We need to build 1 more house. Sure, we can find a place. Okay, that is quite far from here. That should solve this. Are you waiting for? Are you? That's my direction. Alright, so 5 days. Turn on the heater. So they will produce more food. Pretty much it. That's all the things we can do for now. Yeah, so the Tesla scale we can at least wait for this station to be frozen over. So come on, Scott. Okay, let's do this. installation. Yeah, we are not missing anything else, right? Can we save to bypass? We can hold on to that bit more. Let's do this. Is there anything that we need to we can add cookhouse installation and healthcare installation. Sure. Maybe we get those to somewhere. We need to get these, all of these three, if we can. So is the temple available to do any kind of task? Actually, we can do summon, sure. Healing
Time
prayers,
exists.
sure.
Remember those who work overtime.
So I won't be doing the new faith. The hope will never be a problem again. Londoners will have to renounce their views. A public execution space will be built. I think that's legitimately too far. So with the introduction of new faith, all who voice doubts will be branded enemies of the faith. Everyone must be devoted to the survival of our cause. All those who do not follow will be swept aside. Okay. There's dueling war. We won't be doing that. Sorry about the dog barking actually. This triage, we will be able to dedicate all our effort to healing us who can recover quickly. Okay, we won't be signing triage because I think we only have 2 sick people. Right, so the Steam core is the main thing left. So we can also right now hunters. So because we have people, we don't. Will it allow us to go even further? Because we have so many scientists now. Now let's get their contribution. Okay. So how many days? 5 days still. So we passed the 1000 threshold of food rations. So these are running extended working hours. Okay. Efficient gathering. So yes, these they are still getting posted correctly. Like it's the Steam cold thumper with the cold thumper injectors upgrade is I think more than necessary, but can't never be too safe. Okay, let's explore jagged rocks, danger in the deep, ruins of the underground base, reeks sulfur. It must have been a warm and sheltered place, but now exploring its depths, it's dangerous. Exploring the ruins, we found a briefcase signed by Nansen. It seems to contain some interesting blueprints. Nansen's stone. Sure. Oh, that is cutting really close. Okay, so if I were to dismantle the outpost, they are already on the way, and we don't need any steam cores. Let me quick save just to be safe. I say we'll dismantle the outpost and call them home. So these guys are in the immediate danger, and once they return they can go here. Okay, so we have to keep an eye on that. So we have, I think, there could have been one more steam core, but that's fine. Sure, is there any? This is actually quite crazy, like this is 20 or something. Workshops at the moment. Okay, you can disband. No, we won't be disbanding because they have one run to do. That must be very concerning to hear that. To be told to go back to whatever disease, while literal death follows you. So that is not something I would have personally could have done. So we need to place one more home. Yeah, I think they have to be over here, right? Let's build two. Yeah, it doesn't require to, but hungry mother. Sir, a woman has come to beg with you. She wants more food rations, but the cook say that she already received her allowance. I beg you, Captain, the woman says in a trembling voice. You may mean well, but there must have been made a mistake. I need 2 rations, one for me. Sure. And let's turn to waste temple and get rid of that discontent. Okay. So we have been making 1,500 rations along that way, at least. Okay, Manson Stormwatch, a sturdy building could withstand a severe Arctic winter, is crammed with sophisticated scientific equipment, yet the camp seems to be abandoned. Explore Nanson's point. We found a note left by Nansen and his co-workers. The expected cold is hard to predict. It will be way below any temperatures ever recorded on Earth. Gale force 10. I don't know what that means. You got Gale? Okay. That's a critical role reference if you didn't get that. As the jet stream seems to abate on descent, afterwards the climate shall start improving slowly. We are moving towards this apocalyptic storm to confirm our predictions. What? Farewell and may God protect you. I mean, what a way to go, actually. Okay, I think it's time they come home. Right? I think these sites can be covered relatively quickly unless they have more sites. So they get in generator safety bypass and that's it. What? Why don't you go here? Just to be cautious. So I think that's all we're gonna get for hunters. In the next working day, I hope we can turn all those raw food into food rations. Otherwise, not gonna do well. Okay, so this is the calm before the storm, I think. One food thief causes riots. Survey investigated the discrepancies between the raw food use and output of the cookhouse. It turns out that cooks are stealing food. People are furious. We caught 3 thieves. They say they wanted to secure their families before the storm shut down the food supplies. Ask the faith keepers to supervise the cooks. Sure. That is scum of the earth behavior, actually. Because while people like Nansen sacrificing themselves to the greater good, there is also other scum of the earth that placing themselves over the others. Okay, so we can disband our outpost in net. I'm sure. And then once snow burrows get frozen over, we will call out the other outpost in as well. Delivering post installation 2. Sure, let's keep on with it. Sign workers. Okay, we are reaching the 2000 something threshold, which is good. These are actually standard food rations as well. So it's we only have 4 days, and I think this is the. Wait, do we have to do something? No, right? We just have to research this. Advanced measure technology installed in the beacon will be. I think that's what where this estimate being made. It will take 4 days to 4 days to storm to reach us. Okay, let's move on automation integration. So how many bucks? Nearly 3,000. Okay, that is good. So we are surpassing 5,000 threshold with coal. Nice. That we can get this actually, but healthcare insulation more important. Temple 5, that doesn't matter now. We have engineers. Okay, the food supply should keep us fed for at least a week. Let's pray the steam subsidize before then. We have to recall the students. Okay. So the ice caves will be reached within 3 hours. I'm just being cautious. If this area has more sites, they can go straight to them. Otherwise, they can turn back and come to the colony. Okay, let's move things on.
Time to rest. Remember those who work overtime in your
Okay,
praise.
ice caves. Numerous frozen bodies lie on the cave floor. They must have run out of fuel for their stoves. Flummoxing flux. By the dead bodies, we have found many crates filled with papers, a testimony of extensive research dedicated to fluctuation of the Earth magnetic fields. It's too heavy to understand by our scouts and too heavy to bring it to the city. There's nothing to do here. Alright, so you should turn towards here and you should immediately turn back and come to our colony. If this site reveals a few more, we can manage it with these two scouting parties. Okay, that is actually quite impressive. Our 3. Let's assign this as well. Let's wait. Let's not be drastic and assign more emergency shifts, because doom-mongering drunks, a dozen or so people got drunk and took to the street. They were chasing after women, yelling that we should have some fun before the storm kills us all. What should we do with them? 12 people? No. They will be sent to sober up, but their doom-mongering will affect hope and discontent. I think we can manage that. Wow, that is a good hefty hit there. So, time position, public tenants, is a temple, ceremonial service. It is really effective. Let's move things on. Fortified hut. The fence that surrounds the Arctic hut has been destroyed. Shatters as if a pack of wild animals went through it. Oh no. An ill-fated project. Scientists who built this station designed it to withstand the Arctic climate, but they clearly underestimated the fierce Arctic fauna. The doors and windows have been banished in by heavy blows, letting inside the cold and snow. Scientific and life support equipment froze and burst, dooming the base and its inhabitants. We will acquire some useful technology. Okay, let's... Alright, I think that's it then. Let's call both of them home. They are bringing generator safety. What? I think we already researched those those like technologies that will found on those sites. Alright. We won't survive. Why would you say that? Okay, I don't think cookhouse insulation. This will be brought by the scouts. Large resource depot doesn't concern me that much. Oh, medical automatons. If things get really drastic, we can do this. Otherwise, I think we should knock down these two. So how many we are producing? Wow. That's a surplus of 8,000 core. So they are bringing 800. But we are only at level 2. Let's actually fully overdrive. Let's actually rank this over. It is the day 40 will be.
A new workday starts in the name of God.
Will be the judgment day, if you may. Alright. So storage new capacity. Fine. Tip from a believer. Captain, a woman has told us that she gets some supplies. Well, we made 4,800 food rations. Okay. Let's place down some close details actually, as well as the final response column, right? We need to get this right because we only have 3 steam cores left. Scout number 2 have returned safely to the city. Okay, efficiency, 33% is coal from steam hubs. So that's gonna be so I think the advanced coal mine will cover that, right? Yeah, 900 coal per standard per day. Okay, this is the right one, right? I really don't want to mess this up. Advanced steelwork, advanced coal mine. So that's all of our steam costs, and we won't be getting any more. And we should be putting a downtown from here. Over here. And then assign it to this. And with that we will be able to operate on steam level 4 without a problem. Let's switch back to steam level 2 for now. Okay, so yeah, I think this scout unit can be disbanded. They will be returning within this day. Okay, that's still so the Philippine technology page is fully done, and this have some. So let's do this real quick. Is there anything let's get this done. So pretty much every possible resource is at the maximum. So it's assigned to coal because you can't have this assigned to wood, and let's assign this to steel. Not that we need that. Alright, coal mining, personalization, and we can finally automate this advanced coal mine and assign some workers to this. So all of those buildings are covered. I think so. Here's another scout team at the rating. Here's the beacon. We can disband them and then the other one. So we can disband them as well. So I think that's it. Excuse me. These guys, where are they? Why didn't I disband them? Sure, come back. It will take 8 hours, so I think that's more than in the safe approach. You are not safe, you are not clean, you are not worthy, scum like you are paid. What? Oh, I think the public tenancy is taken to effect. You can actually see that in the so we are actually never really gotten close to observe what we build actually. So it's quite majestic. But there's one thing I need to say actually, because it's the medium difficulty, so we can things can get much worse if we really want them to. Right, so every possible production is at capacity. So let's begin. Wow, that's like a big building. So we can fill out all the other unused spaces with these, right? Can put one here, one over here, one over here, one over here. Where we are, we can do something like this. Alright, so pretty much all of the available real estate is used for building and other things. Let's make sure everything is accessible properly. It is a bit gold in the air, but that's fine. Let's add some intermediate roads. So yeah, we only have few research to be done, right? So the other scout party is also here, and we have 9,156 production level of production to eat without the coal mining force, and we are still making things more efficient. Okay, where is the you can expand. Preparations finished. The people you saved barely managed to reach the city in time. At least we have a critical supply of food ready. There is not much time left. We should use it to prepare whatever else we can. After the storm hits, there will be nothing to do but wait it out. Okay. Wait for the storm to hit. So we are basically hold up and hope for the best. Let's research this charcoal killing. assign more food rations. Plus our production can manage that. And let's assign 5 of these prayers at work. So the people employed at the field kitchen refuse to work today. They intend on spend the time entire shift praying. We've been working like madmen, sir, but there's only so much we can do to prepare. Let's face it, this is the end of the world. Through prayers, we can find the hope and deliverance, whatever happens. Force them to work, let them pray. I think we can let them pray. We are not struggling. So let me put it that way. Let's assign these to for food rations and this for wood. This big large resource depot for steel. What else? It can be for food. Oops. Coal, and more coal. So assigned to coal and food rations and another coal. Sure. Okay. Charcoal killing thermostat. Charcoal killing should produce 33% more coal. Sure. Is there any place? I don't think we have any place to put charcoal killing down. If it comes to that, we can demolish one of these large resource companies. As a matter of fact, let's fix these orientation problems because that's what left to do because we are that much prepared for the storm. I'm not gloating by any means because I know how drastic things can get in much more harder difficulties. So I think once the storm hits the cookhouses, the hunters, hangars, hunters, what other hunters, hunters huts, and we didn't even research wood house. All will be disabled no matter what. Wow. Just in case. Let's find a charcoal and then place these. ready as we can be. So let's move things along, and also there's any patience within the let's employ this and sure we can let it run. Okay. No harm, no done. No harm. That. Okay, we can assign more pointers, and then can actually place down the field kitchen there, and then fill the existing right of supplies. An argument erupted between some workers last night. Some of them wanted a portion of the resources their facility produces so they can prepare for the storm. It came to blows and nobody was seriously injured. Tensions are running high. Keep me updated. So these various events happening on top of all the cold and storm and everything, so that's why we need high hope, because the way that those events gonna pan out will be strictly depend on how much of a hope we have accumulated. No graves. I mean, didn't like 5 or 6 people die in the very first episode? Okay. We are not actually there is a cemetery, not a corpse pile. Okay. Let's just place a beacon just for the actually we can make
Wrap up well. Frost is here.
some prosthetics as a mob stormed the stockpiles, so a crowd of terrified people has stormed the stockpiles and started plundering our supplies. We managed to fight them off, but they demand wood for heating and to reinforce their homes. We need 1,400 wood to supply everyone. You may hurt. Discontent realize. We can dispose, right? Sure. And
Work shift begins.
let's
May the
begin
Lord
to
save all workers from harm.
shut down some things that we don't really want with these workshops. people to get sick upon trying to go and work. Because we don't have any legal things that we can research for now. Let's amp up the heat one level. So yeah, the generator is also fully upgraded. I forgot to, like, you can see once the generator upgrade is done researching, will put up the tip controller, sure. And oh, there's one other thing. Let's reassign normal working hours. I wish we could see, but it's no big deal. Normal working hours, so press the hold. That being managed by automaton. Hit for some holes, some prayers, and yeah, righteous denunciation. Sure. So we have what, 1 day and literally 2 days until the storm. So 7 people are sick. Let's see, where are they actually? They're not going in for treatment. They said they're being treated. Where? Infirmary? Yeah, let's close that. So you can actually go min-max that much as well. You can dismiss the sick people to gravely ill. So you can dismiss sick people that gravely ill can take up their place. Okay, so my round of work is done. Medical automatons, sure. Just once this cookhouse will get out of commission, we can assign this automaton to an infirmary. Who else actually works at the edge of the town except for these guys? 24 hours, because it's these are for the houses as well. So we have like 10,000 plus surpass of core production, but it is still light up red. I don't know why. It says it has a stockpile worth of 3 days. Are these out of the... yeah, let's shut this down as well. this last episode is going to be a bit of a long one. And I think let's welcome the storm.
Brace yourselves. Hold is coming. A new workday starts in the name of
Okay, I think that's all the possible, like, the most research that we need. So everything is automated, the basic resources at least, and yeah, so the storm comes.
work is over for today. There's time
So
for
pretty
harvest
much all
and
of the
time for
frozen land is getting freezed out right now. And here it comes. I mean, I'm actually nervous, even though I am like as prepared as possible. People are getting sick for some reason. Yeah, we can amp up all the way now. What a picky bunch. They are getting sick over livable conditions. Let's boost our 2 infirmaries, because they get the priority even when the sick people seeking treatment. They will go for the infirmary first, and then if there are not any space there, then they will go for the medical post or house of healing. I don't remember. Field hospital and the other part, the control part. So that's, I think, how the AI works, and
brace
here
yourselves.
it is.
Hold is coming.
My god. The storm hits the city. A howling gale burst upon the city, and the generator creaks and groans under the weight of the wind. Pale faces turn towards rattling windows, trembling lips utter words of prayer. The call will be brutal, haunting is impossible. The soil in the outhouse will freeze. We have made do with the food beast of fire. So we did more than stockpiling some food. We prepared well for the storm. Now all that left is to survive until it passes. So Hunter's headlight doesn't make sense keeping them on, so let's turn them off.
A new workday starts in the name of God.
So we don't allow them to go sleep. Oh, the theme is kicking in on my favorite video game. The theme is actually the city must survive. I think then keep following. Yeah. I like have the true goosebumps. Yes, the very first time I played and encountered the storm, like I sweat, break this literal sweat in real life. So okay, so now I'm in bit comfort because yeah, but what the flex actually they are in the middle of the storage. So 6 people in parenting care. So the research sound window is so good actually that theme. So it actually makes me uneasy. Yes, of how much at stake. We have nearly 700 people. So yeah, it's action. It's so pretty actually. It's frozen like wind falling down. And it's moving on, and everything else being shut down at one time. And this monitor is just turned on. Alright, I think that's all the monitor setup. But we barely need the configurations. It's looking like I think they are doing it in remaster. They are not POV, they are level of is London. Something about that. We actually can't see the end of the storm yet. Danger of collapse. Not talk to be concerned about danger that cold process our minds. We are doing everything we can to help the mines, but the air we are pumping into the shaft is so cold now here that the hydraulic roof supports are starting to freeze. When they do, the tunnel will start collapsing. Keep me informed. I think it's fine because everything is coordinated, right? So the game should not be able to punish us in that regard. People are getting sick. So keep boosting the vehicle facilities. Just to turn the meters in these places as well. Bunkers.
I'm overwhelmed. Problems here.
We are now down to Chile. I think we can overdrive, right? The mines are freezing. Sure, abandon or whatever. We are fine. I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily a good choice. Because we are having them automated, so but that's okay. They're down to 32%, 38%. That's they are incomparable in the middle of the day 40, so so the people are here and we are keep knocking down research, so let us go. Let's take this up. Wow, it's hard to see. Here, of course, storage shortage, so the output will manage. So that's our, I think that's happening. Because it was like a random spike all of a sudden. Connect Chapo, supposed to live in houses that sure will give all research of the day. About 3 days. The stockpile actually gone down. So that is why all these people get sick all the sudden. And it's going to go for 110 20.
On the light, it's getting colder.
Darkness before dawn, Sir. One of our engineers has come crashing through the door. I face demand is Sir. I run calculation with new data. The storm will pass in a couple of days, but the temperature just before the end will drop drastically. Nothing can protect us from such cold. Panic is starting to spread and people are losing all hope. I'm just gonna stop the research. There's no point of we are right back to 700 of the 21,000 stockpile. 700 is the last digits. People in fifth work, so the people employed in the work of hearing at this point. Our work today, they say they understand, sure. So, I think everything this information. So these are only 6. And we have to work on for the day. That's what we are doing. Look at that. That effects and everything is so gorgeous. Okay, 52%. Generator safety bypass. Okay, so it's increase slowly and fall fast. So right now it's freedom. So we need to provide heat for the houses. I think it's all to it's hosting the game. So we making sure that it's going down properly. Already hundreds of people sick, and we have to hold on for another day without time. I can't say my thoughts. So the wood and steel so even because we are not using any steel, and you can go make this automated as well. Yeah, sure. So now we are at 20,000. I think we are good. Still chilly and cold because we have done the drive. Yeah, that's fine. This infirmary is hardship of a survivor. Yeah, first happens it's a matter of man who went to confuse your respect. He bought instrument. He says that he won't use the lamp television, but then later on for a long search to find their way back. They are both expressed and frustrated, but very happy. So this content is personal. Let's get up to eliminate it. Sure. games dies down, everything open starts, and hear the silence descends endlessly. Oh my god, actually. I'm actually nervous. Because if I was going to lose any of the grave Lil, I would have loosened it. We have survived, and indeed we did. We started as a band of heathens, cast out of heaven. 80 souls, lacking guidance. This time lapse is going to be good. First we decided to tighten our belts. Things became our main meal. And every day was a struggle. It was actually. So we adapted. Violent public, denouncing infidels, vigilant faithkeepers that I fear we have gone too far. Faith was abused, guilty as charged. As it survived. But was it worth it? 1887 New London, 682 souls, minus 30 Celsius. Oh my god. Right. So that's the end of our Frostpunk playthrough. So I enjoyed it intensively because at the mid game I like turn things around so drastically into the positives, because in my previous playthroughs I struggled even in the late game and in the mid game especially. But yeah, I think this panned out really well, and the faith was abused. I mean, 700 people will say otherwise. So yeah, really good game, really decent series as well. I am really happy with how the playthrough turns out. So yeah, so in the future of Frostpunk series, maybe we can do hardcore playthrough, because we like blissfully work past in some scenarios, and we also took all the best possible laws and ethics into practice, but in those harder difficulties we will have to resort into more drastic measures, like putting sodas into our food and everything. So that actually exciting, and also there will be some one shots as well that will be uploaded to this channel. One shots in the meaning that there's certain scenarios we can also play through, and I can actually show that. If we go to select scenarios, we have the arcs as the brightest minds of Oxford and Cambridge we have been sent to save process seed and plant specimen for the eternal winter. Do we have what it takes to keep the seeding arcs safe? So we can do that. And we have the refugee scenarios. The safety of the generator was reserved for the wealthy. We seized it, and so we could build a city where people are equal. But can we accept everyone who comes? She said the road. In this scenario, we have to build for the capacity rather than survive the storm. And then the fall of Winterhome. We built our city to survive the long winter. Now we have to fight against time to save it and our lives from impending doom. So this is extremely hard scenario. So yeah, and there's also two DLC scenarios as well. A new home to preserve civilization. The Lost Atom and On the Edge. The Lost Atom, the empire is collapsing under the strain of climate catastrophe, yet no one is ready to admit it openly. A secret project to build the generators is put into motion. So this is the, I think, what prior to the New London stuff. And the on the edge, after the Great Storm has exploded an army warehouse, we are sent from New London to set up an outpost there. Times are changing. What will be our role in the coming Thor? So this is a prequel sort of scenario. This is sequel sort of scenario. It also has like new building mechanics in these both scenarios as well. So yeah, the main series is done for now, and as you can see down below, there is also the sequel to the Frostpunk 2 I'll be definitely playing on this channel as well. So that's it for this pretty long episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.